All right, so we got his darkest moment absolutely needs to be exposed. Now, as you can see, the arrow is pointing to Nikola Jokic. I don't know what type of secrets you got, Nikola, but we here to find out. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. At the time of this motherfucking recording, we are at 491. 500 right there. What's that math? 9 subscribers away. Come on, just, hit the button. Comment some shit, like the video, all that good shit. Let's go. Let's see what this secret is. I don't know.
And this is the biggest lie the NBA has ever told. Because here's the draft 2023 All-Star Game when two-time MVP Nikola Jokic sat and watched as LeBron and Giannis picked anyone but him. And as LeBron held the mic for the final pick, Jokic shocked everyone, standing up and picking himself.
I forgot this happened. Imagine Nikola Jokic being the last pick in the draft. I forgot this fucking happened. This happened. I forgot this happened. Imagine you playing dodgeball, and you know you the best dodgeball player easily, and you the last pick. Like, what? Damn, what the fuck was they on? Was he battling injury or what? Like, why the fuck? No, that's. I'm looking at the background here. That means Julius Randle got picked before him, Jaren Jackson Jr. and De'Aaron Fox. That's crazy work.
As he whispered something mysterious to LeBron in the process. A seemingly innocent exchange. The comments from this video even said, I honestly interpret this as a gentleman move to save Larry Markkinen from being the last pick only. We know how Nikola Jokic responds to disrespect.
He don't play. He's from Serbia. Them niggas don't play. That's one thing I've learned.
Nikola Jokic has never lost a regular season game to LeBron James and has only lost one playoff game, sweeping LeBron and the Lakers in 2023.
Damn. LeBron fans are not going to like this. The LeBron fanboys are not going to like this. I can't wait to hear the excuses. What's the excuse for this? I can't wait to hear the excuses for this.
Again in 2020.
They're not going to like this.
The more we look here, the deeper this goes. Before he even made an All-Star game, Jokic scored on LeBron and said,
"You're going to think about that one for a while, aren't you?"
No. I tried to cut them, they switch. I think that's a mismatch for us.
In Game 2 of the 2023 playoffs, LeBron clearly flopped early on in the fourth quarter, and in response, Jokic matched him flop for flop, then went on to win Finals MVP and the championship that very
flop for flop is crazy work.
The same season that All-Star draft was held. The next season, in Game 1 of the first round, Jokic dunked on LeBron to end the game and send a statement. Jokic dunked on LeBron to end the game and send a...
This is getting dunked on, bro. Getting hit from behind, getting dunked. We move on. We move on.
One side of Nikola Jokic, the family-loving, horse-riding Serbian who claims that
nobody likes his job, or maybe they do. They're lying.
But there is one thing that never lies, and that is stats. So here are the best centers in NBA history from the ages of 23 to 28. Post the 1975 merger, and as you can see, compared to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal.
You know what's crazy? No glazing shit. But by his third year, Victor Wembanyama is going to be on this list. Like, no glaze, bro. I swear I'm not. But Victor Wembanyama will be on this list. If I had to pick someone to get booted off, I'm going with Moses. Moses Malone's going to get off this list. I'm not going to lie.
Moses Malone and Hakeem Olajuwon. Jokic not only holds his own, he not only easily leads in assists per game, but when we dig deeper and look at advanced numbers, Nikola Jokic is second to only Kareem in win shares per 48 minutes. He is also first by a wide margin in true shooting percentage, box score plus minus, and value over replacement player. The advanced numbers here show us that no center has ever been more valuable to their team than Nikola Jokic, and this season, despite the narrative that he doesn't care as much as others, that he doesn't practice in the offseason.
Let's be for Nikola Jokic don't care as much as others, bro.
Jokic is having the
He's just good.
Statistical year.
He just so happens to be good at this
averaging
shit.
29.7 points, 13.7 rebounds, and 11.7 assists per game, while he is currently on pace to set the NBA record for both PER and box score plus minus in a single season. Looking at his career as a whole, Jokic holds the record for all-time PER, for all-time win shares per 48 minutes and all-time box score plus minus. The NBA has said it's looking for its face, but right now in front of our eyes, we are watching as Nikola Jokić has the chance to go down as the best center of all time. In the post-merger era, of course, the only thing is, there is something holding Nikola Jokić.
He needs more rings. I'm not gonna lie.
A question that actually hovers over Jokic's entire career. So what's up, Mike here? And to really
is it about him being
Nikola
fat?
Jokic's place in NBA history and rise to stardom, we need to immediately ask.
Also, Mike Orzemba, no ad this whole video so far. Thank you. Good shit, my nigga. Like, this is the Mike Orzemba we all wanted back. Thank you.
Three-time MVP possibly
no ads.
Get drafted 41st during a Taco Bell commercial.
A delicious cheesy quesadilla wrapped around a beefy burrito. The
That's
new
crazy.
quesarito from Taco Bell.
In his rookie year, Nikola Jokić finished.
Nikola Jokić in the Taco Bell deal, I'm not gonna lie.
Obviously, even as a second-round pick, Nikola was more than able to hold his own immediately, which has us asking the question, how did scouts get this so wrong? Why was Jokić disrespected at every turn of his life? The Nuggets even drafted a center, Jusuf Nurkic, with the 16th pick well ahead of Jokić in the 2014 draft. These are the types of things that fuel any top-tier competitor, such as Nikola Jokić. And even today, with 3 MVPs on his shelf, Nikola Jokić is not given the same respect as a prime Shaquille O'Neal at all. This is despite the fact that when we compare their apex primes, the best seasons of both players' careers, many say that Jokić actually had better numbers than Shaq. But guys, before we continue, I'm very...
Oh, shit. Mike, I just, like 2 minutes ago, I just gave you credit and you gonna do this shit? And then I'm about to get hit with a YouTube ad. I already know it's coming.
Than Shaq's is a huge.
I'm waiting for
However,
it. It'll come here real
Kobe Bryant
soon.
On his roster, Nikola Jokic's championship season not only compares well to Shaq. I'll take a stance and say I think it was better, but I want to know what you think, because in terms of pure numbers, at the age of 27, which was the 2000 championship season for the Lakers, where Shaq won his only MVP, Shaq did average more points per game, more rebounds per game, and more blocks per game.
You gotta think, this nigga Jokić averaged a better field goal percentage, and he actually shoots the ball. Shaquille O'Neal was not shooting the ball. All his fucking points came from like dunks and layups. And he has a better field goal percentage. Ain't that fucking nuts?
Jokić, of course, averaged more assists per game. The thing is, though, there's a reason why Jokić is considered an analytics darling. Shaq had an Achilles heel that kept him from ever becoming the greatest center of all time. His free throw shooting. So when we compare Shaq and Jokic's advanced numbers, when we dig deeper, we find that
if you bet on a player to score the first
what I tell you, did I not just say it was gonna come eventually? Give me to 1,000 subs so we can fucking get YouTube Premium, bro.
Does hold
Please.
a slight edge in value over replacement player, but in box score plus minus and effective field goal percentage, it is not even close advantage Jokić. This is the Shaq that is remembered as being the most dominant center of all time. The guy that you could dump the basketball into, and he was gonna get you a basket no matter what. A lot of people consider this Shaq as the best single season center of all time, as 2000 Shaq is what we expect from a dominant big man. Not only does he have the numbers, but also Shaq was physically dominant, an athletic marvel. In 2000, Shaq had 305 dunks.
Look at this nigga. Who the fuck? Who the fuck let this nigga shoot out here? Who the hell let this nigga shoot out here?
Helped him to
Who the hell let him shoot out there?
At the rim. However, from 3 to 10 feet, he shot just 45%, and he took more attempts from that range than he did from around the basket. Nikola Jokić in his 2023 championship season dunked the ball just 29 times, almost 300.
Damn, that nigga Jokić hates that fucking left corner. Holy shit, he does not fuck with that. His corner shots are damn near ass. There goes your fucking weakness right there. Put that nigga in the corner. He ain't hitting that bit.
Despite this, Jokić actually shot better than Shaq at the rim, as Jokić made 77.4% of his shots around the basket, and from 3 to 10 feet, Jokić shot 61.4%. In the 2023 season, Nikola Jokic's true shooting percentage was 70%, while Shaq's in 2000 was 57.8. At first glance, you might chalk this up to three-point shooting. However, Jokić only made 1.2 threes a game in 2023. Really, it was his efficiency around the basket that makes the difference here. So with this in mind, on the offensive end at least, who was really more dominant? If you pick Shaq, that's perfectly fine. I respect that pick. I'm going Jokic. I do think we can all agree the numbers
not a crazy take
story here, and we also have to remember Shaq had Kobe Bryant, a top 10 player of all time. Nikola Jokic has never played with another all-star in his life. Let me repeat that.
Let's not forget, Jamal Murray should have been an all-star a long-ass fucking time ago, but I digress.
People in the back. Since he officially joined the Denver Nuggets roster, Nikola Jokic has not had a single teammate make the All-Star team. The Nuggets only work because Jokic is that historically great, and his on-the-court, off-the-court numbers prove this. We're going to stay in the year 2023 for Jokic to stay consistent, and because it's his title season. But we could look at the years 2022, 2024, and now in 2025 as well, and the story would be the exact same thing here. When Jokic is on the court, the Nuggets are a title contender. When he's off the court, they would seemingly be contending for Cooper Flat. As in 2023, Denver had an offensive rating of 125.6 and a defensive rating of 113.6 when Jokic was on the court. Ratings that would have ranked the Nuggets first in the NBA in 2023 in offense and 10th in defense if Jokic played every second. Without Jokic on the court, though, those numbers plummet. Denver's offensive rating goes to 106.8, which would rank dead last by a wide margin, and their defensive rating would go to 116.7, which would rank 24th. So in other words, without Jokic on the court, in 2023, the Nuggets were one of the worst teams in the entire NBA.
Worst teams
with them
crazy.
on the court, they won the championship. So at this point, you may be asking yourself, Mike, you obviously love Nikola Jokic. Why are you not saying that Jokic could be the best center of all time? Why are you only saying that he could be the second best center in NBA history in the post?
Do not say fucking Bill Russell, dude. If he says anything about Bill Russell, bro, we're ending the fucking video.
Well, that is partially because of the fact that Nikola Jokic has said he wants to retire somewhat early, something that I think we need to wait and see for. But really, the answer to why Jokic probably will not be considered the best center ever is that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's historic resume is insane. Now, Kareem is a special case here. He did play in both the pre- and post-merger eras, winning 3 MVPs in the pre-merger era, but then winning another 3 MVPs in the post-merger era. And overall, Kareem's resume is just staggering. 6 MVPs, 6 titles, 19 All-Star.
Man, I'm going to say it right now. For you old heads, bro, go ahead and click off the video because I know y'all going to be mad. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played in today's NBA, bro, he's only averaging like 20 points per game. I'm calling that shit. Now, Kareem was tough. I'm not taking away fucking credit. But let's get this shit fucking straight. Without that nigga having a jump shot, bro, he would get exposed in today's NBA. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would not be doing what he was doing back then. I promise you. You put a nigga like Victor Wembanyama on him, clamped. You put a nigga like Joel Embiid on him, if he's healthy, clamped. Fuck it. You put a nigga like Bam Adebayo on him, great fucking defender, clamped, my nigga. I want y'all old heads to defend that.
And 15 All-NBA selections is a lot. Kareem's prime was also before the Defensive Player of the Year award was introduced in 1983. In 1983, Kareem was 35. When he joined the NBA in 1970, he was 22. Back then, they did not record blocks as a stat. However, once the league did decide to record blocks in 1974, from the ages of 26 to 34, Kareem
like, look at this. This right here, Victor Wembanyama sending that shit all the way to fucking Albuquerque, bro. Like, real shit.
3.3 blocks a game. Kareem's historic resume would be even better, possibly untouchable, if he had 3 or 4 or 5 Defensive Player of the Year awards. That is how great and dominant he was for 20 years. He was an all-star at the age of 41, and in 1986, at the age of 38, he finished 5th in the MVP race. So in order for someone to beat Kareem, or in order for Nikola Jokic to beat Kareem, that center would have to have a prime window that was Michael Jordan-esque, which includes both MVPs and championships. What is very interesting, though, is that at the age of 29, Jokic has only gotten better. Looking at the stats, if we compare Nikola Jokic at 29 to our big 4, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Shaq, it is Nikola Jokic who leads all.
I'm not gonna lie, having Moses Malone in the big 4 and not Dwight Howard is kind of crazy to me.
all-time greats
Just
in
saying.
points, rebounds, and assists per game, while digging deeper again, things only get better. As in true shooting percentage, win shares per 48 minutes, and box score plus minus, there is no comparison. Jokić clears all of these legends by a wide margin, which means at 29, Nikola Jokić is still improving and is currently playing the best basketball of his life. That to me is a scary thought. Thank you for watching.
As in the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Nikola Jokić will be one of the best centers of all time, obviously. We're out of here.